Hello everyone, welcome back to another Figurehead Reviews video, and today we will be taking a look at the Toys R Us exclusive Vision and Scarlet Witch 2-pack. So we have Vision and Scarlet Witch here in the front window box with the Avengers Infinity War logo, nothing on the top there. We got some great artwork on the side of the two actors, very cool. We get an excellent product shot here on the back with the read-up, both empowered by the Mind Stone. Vision and Scarlet Witch are powerful forces in the throes of battle. And on the bottom we do have the UPC code so that you can do something, because yeah, good luck trying to find this at Toys R Us, but good news is other retailers are picking it up, so awesome. And here is Vision and Scarlet Witch outside of the packaging, and we get a reused Scarlet Witch with at least new paint and some new effects. But let's be real, everybody's getting this because we've been wanting an MCU version of Vision for, pretty much since Age of Ultron at this point. And yeah, that's awesome. The Scarlet Witch figure, I do like some of the updates they did, which we'll take a look at, some of the painting updates, as well as the flame effects, or whatever you want to call it, the hex effects that she has. But we'll really kind of be deep diving more into Vision and checking him out, checking out the body sculpt and the head sculpt and things like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get a better look at the accessories that do come with these two, and then we'll get a better look at the figures themselves. And here we have the accessories that come with this 2-pack. So we do get these new hex effects for Scarlet Witch, which is a much easier to apply effect than what we got with the old ones. A little bit more of a flexible material, a little more minimalistic approach. The old ones, we had these fiery effects that came with this, I don't know, this weird insert that you had to do on the hands that I could never really seem to get it to work right, so I never even had them displayed with this. But this is something that can definitely be used and displayed with, so very cool to get both of those. And it's slightly different. Are they the same? Hard to tell, but either way, very cool. And then, of course, for Vision, we do get a pair of fisted hands. Nothing too fancy there, just regular old fists. And he does come with his open hands that do come in the packaging. And to switch these out, just your usual pop the port out and plug it back in. And there you go. But let's go ahead and get a better look at the figures themselves. Starting first here with Scarlet Witch, we get a look at this new form of painting that they're doing with some of the Marvel Legends with the face on the actors. It's this really, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I don't know, it's just a weird way that they've been doing the paint, and it's very noticeable when you get up close that everything's just sort of like, I don't know, it's all dotted on. Like, look at her lips there. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. I don't want to spend too much time with her, but just getting some quick comparisons to the old one. It's obviously the same sculpting, the same sculpt work and everything like that. They just did different paint, and I mean, I actually didn't mind, or don't mind, this head sculpt. I think it looks good. They definitely got a different hair color going and much lighter skin tone for the new one, and lighter hair too. But other than that, everything else on these two figures is the same. So I don't really want to spend too much time going over too much of the detail here, but you can see some nice sculpt work with the, I don't know, the corset underneath here. You do get this flexible material for a jacket, nice looking boots, hands, she does have the ring on them, and same thing with that hand. So yeah, pretty neat, but I don't know how I feel about this new digital painting that they've been doing. But let's go ahead and take a look at Vision, though. And getting a close-up here on Vision, you kind of see the same effect that I was talking about with his eyes. They're up close, just sort of like weird globs. I don't know. From a distance, they do look good, but yeah, up close, I don't know. You can see that little stone in his head. The paint missed a little bit on the top, but all in all, this head sculpt is awesome. I mean, I think it looks great. You got some really detailed line work all throughout the face there, and I think it came out really well for the sculpt. And the paint isn't all that bad. I mean, again, there might be some line work that could have been better, but I think overall it looks great, especially as you go around here. You can see that they really detailed the entire head sculpt. So, very cool. Going down and looking at the rest of the figure, you have this material, I guess, I don't want to call them scales, but we've been seeing that on a couple other figures, or at least we've seen similar style on some other figures. I'd love to know whether or not they'll be able to use this on a different one, but very cool texturing throughout. It's, very much like the movies when you see some of the texturing of their uniforms. And then you can see the real faint red paint there. I think that is really cool. A little bit of gold on his belt. Arms came out really nice. Again, there's just kind of faint red. I think it's really cool. It doesn't pop out too much and distract or anything. And the boots, nothing too fancy there. The cape has that really cool way that they sort of incorporated the color changing effect of it. So you got the purple on the details of the lower portions of the cape, and then the yellow highlights there. So I think that came out really neat, and it kind of shows through on the back side, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, they didn't really have to do too much with this character paint-wise. A lot of it's just in that sculpt work on the head as well. And again, I think they nailed it. I think it looks great. Looking at the scale here, these two figures, you can see that Scarlet Witch is a little bit shorter than Vision. Vision coming in at about 6¼ inches tall, and Scarlet Witch just a hair under 6 inches. And real quick, checking out Scarlet Witch's articulation here, we don't get a whole lot of head range on left and right just because of that hair. Pretty much nothing up and, you do get some down, the hair does come out, but you don't really get any up. Arms do rotate. There's no bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, and this hand is hinged and can rotate, but it's hinged in that direction, side to side, whereas this one is hinged up and down. She does have a diaphragm joint right here in the middle, which does give some swivel to it. No kind of waist joint. Legs go out that far, kick forward that far, backwards. Not too far because of the coat. She does have an upper thigh cut right here. Double jointed knees, although you can't really go backwards because, again, you're hitting that coat. No boot cut. She does have forward and backwards on the ankle, and there is some pivot. It's just really wonky because it's another high heel wear in Marvel Legends. But taking a better look here at Vision, so we do have head turning. We do go back quite a ways. We go forward really far, buries his chin down. He does have full rotation on the arm, can get pretty good T-pose. He does have swivel at the biceps. He has double jointed elbows with actually really good range there, and he does have rotation and a hinge on the hands, and that goes for the fisted hands as well. He has a trying to get the arms back down. Does have the ab crunch, which can actually go down very far, but that cape sticks out when he does it, and it can't really go back though unless you want the cape again sort of getting in the way. But yeah, he does have a waist swivel. His legs can go out pretty far. He can kick forward pretty far. Can't really, he can kick back, but he is going to hit that cape. He does have double jointed knees that give him some good range there, and he does have up and down on the ankles as well as a very good ankle pivot. Here is Vision and Scarlet Witch standing next to their comic book counterparts, and you can see that the Scarlet Witch is quite a bit taller than her movie counterpart, and those dang heels, I didn't even bother to try to get her to stand. She's resting totally on the cape. I definitely cheated on that one. And here they are standing next to Iron Man and Captain America from the Civil War wave. And that about does it for this review, guys. So anyway, yeah, not a bad set. Again, I didn't really care to get another Scarlet Witch, even though, yes, they did get us some new hair color, skin tone, and paint for the face. All in all, it's the same figure. And yes, we do get the new hex effects as well. I think again, most of us are more excited for the fact that we got a MCU Vision to go with our MCU, all the various waves that we've been getting throughout the years. So that is something that's very cool. But anyway, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have been able to find this. I did go into my Toys R Us and I did manage to find this. They are restocking some of the shelves here during the liquidation. I managed to actually get this and another Hydra 2-pack. So don't give up yet. But the good news is there are other retailers that are picking this wave, or I'm sorry, this 2-pack up so that they can sell it, because of course Hasbro, I'm sure, produced enough to actually distribute at Toys R Us. So they definitely took up some new vendor partners on that. So I think that is great that we do still get to see this. But you know what? If you can get it at Toys R Us with the roughly, I think, 10% off is still what they're doing. That's what I know my store is still doing. But, you know, this is the last Toys R Us exclusive that I got my hands on. But all in all, I liked it, guys. Let me know what you think, though. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you like this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. I am shooting for at least 100 subscribers here, guys. I'm going to try to set a goal. I'm going to try to think of something really cool for a 100 subscriber special. Not sure exactly what yet, but I'm trying to think of something. But anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. And yeah, make sure you come back and have a great day.